Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Cowboys Are a Joke. That's what it seems like. That's what everybody goes through. You know, this offseason has seemed busier than any other busy season. Brock Purdy just got his $53 million per year, 5-year deal. I'm curious how 49er fans feel. Do they feel like they paid too much? I know Henry Organ, who sent me a email, he's happy about it, that it's done and everything else. And we're sitting here, of course, waiting for Micah Parsons to get done. And I'm getting called out because I said it is the depth of Catboy. And, you know, a lot of people are getting their panties in a bunch about Micah Parsons' contract. Here's what I know. And it's not much. I know I don't know much, but it's cool. What I know is the Dallas Cowboys do the same thing when it comes to big contracts. They like to be talked about. Do you think that there's any chance in hell that Micah Parsons is not a Dallas Cowboy going out against the Philadelphia Eagles? We've been down this road before, be it with D-Law, be it with Zeke Elliott, be it with Dak, be it with Zach Martin. The Cowboys don't trade their premier players, not since Herschel Walker in a contract dispute. Every single one of them got paid and got paid at the top of the market. Now, you could argue maybe it'd been better had they done them sooner, because Zeke Elliott, you know, we're not going to reset the market. You didn't reset the market. You blew the mother humper out the water. You blew it out the water. You know, D-Law, hey, you know, we thought we had a deal for D-Law for $18 million. Now his agent wants $21 million. And, you know, that's a lot more than what we were anticipating. Boom, he gets to 21, right? Dak Prescott, Lord knows we heard not once but twice, you know, the Cowboys going to trade Dak. I believe he's gotten 2 big contracts. So it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. That's the bottom line. And it always gets ugly when it's the Cowboys. So just get used to it. So those out there that are calling me out and being pissed off about Catboy, remember, Catboy got you George Pickens for $3.6 million. When people were talking about we should go get Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp at $15 million a year. Probably were saying we should get Amari Cooper, who probably will not sign for $3.6 million. It's going to be more than that. So, yeah, I'm going to be on Catboy's side at least for a little bit because I see activity. I see them bringing in a Dante Fowler. They'll get to it. Just relax, okay? Micahael Irvin went on the Rich Eisen show today, and he did his prediction for the Cowboys. I have not seen it. I have no idea how it's going to go. Micahael Irvin, I was allegedly told that Micahael Irvin thought the plan was to get rid of Dan Quinn, bring in Dion and Sador, and move on from Dak. That's what we heard last offseason from the Dan Saleo show. But then again, Dan Saleo, he's always out there telling us it's true, just like he said about the idiot up there was talking about the Cleveland Browns were at the moment working on a deal for Dak. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to the tape and see what the playmaker has to say about the Cowboys schedule.
Can we get you to play the win-loss game, the Cowboys win-loss game? Can we go through the season with just a quick one?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. We got music? You ready, RJ? This is very exciting. All right, here we go, guys. This is my favorite time of year. This is like Christmas for me. I love these. You ready, RJ? You got music? Little NFL films? All right, here we go. Week 1 at Philadelphia.
Let me give you something. Week 1, Dallas wins at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is getting pat on the back.
What?
Pat on the
Off
back.
to a rough start.
Good job last year. Good job last year. Good job last year. Getting pat on the back. And Dallas, with a new head coach, focuses in, new players. They get down to the little the little things, knocking them down, and they win that game. That's supposed to be the opener Thursday night. That's going to send everybody crazy.
Wow.
Fantastic. Week 2, Giants visiting.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Week 3 at Chicago.
That's going to be a very good game because Ben Johnson's going to try to put in a lot of things. But Dallas will win because it's early on. I would worry about that game later on as Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson gets more of a relationship. But Dallas wins earlier.
Week 4, Green Bay.
Got us 2-0.
At home.
The game's in Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be their first loss.
Ooh.
I'm
Week
sorry.
5.
3-1.
Week 5. First loss for Green Bay. Okay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Okay, week 5 at the Jets. Loss, right?
Oh, come on. Yeah.
I mean, that's a win. That's a win. What do you think? Is that a win?
That's his win. So
he's
got the Cowboys starting out 4-1.
Yeah. Okay, week 6 at Carolina.
They'll beat Carolina.
Week 7, Washington.
5-1.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Careful.
That's a fun trap game.
That game in Washington or in Dallas?
No, that's in Dallas.
Oh, we'll win that game in Dallas.
Ooh, all right, all right.
No worries about
7-1 or 6-1.
Yeah, week 8 at Denver.
That means secondary.
I think they get Denver. They get Denver. It's been a tough game though. Denver will be a tough game. Coach to coach.
6-2.
So what are you taking?
So they win?
I'm taking Denver. I'm taking Dallas. I'm taking Dallas.
I'm sorry.
That's thin. Week
7-1.
Home for Arizona.
You'll be there, Arizona. You'll be there.
Week 10
I'm telling you, we got a good season going.
Oh my God. He's got us at 8-1 for the first 9 games.
I love that draft pick. I love everything they've done in the draft. And then
if that happened,
that's why I'm real high
golden
on what they're doing right now.
You have them 8-1 right now.
Right, I know, and that's why it's a good start. And everybody's talking about they have start.
Michael, no.
The end of the season is going to be tough.
Michael, no. He got the Raiders.
Yeah, speaking of insane
9-1.
odds, the next one's at Las Vegas, week 11.
We'll be out there and we'll win. You can take those odds all the way to Las Vegas. We will win.
We're going to win Las Vegas. Okay, that's a great game. Week 12, home for Philly.
Now that's one we'll lose that game.
Okay. Week 13, your boys, the
10-2.
Chiefs, at home for the Chiefs. That's Thanksgiving.
We'll lose that game.
10-3.
Week 14 at Detroit. What's the asterisk for, Mike? I don't even know. Primetime game. All right, primetime game at Detroit. Thursday nighter?
So people going to trip here, boy. It's going to be hard. After you lose 2 in a row, everybody starts flipping. You know, it'll be pressure, and then Dallas will lose 3 in a row here.
Ooh, so you're saying week 15, Minnesota lost?
10-4.
No, Dallas will beat Minnesota week 15.
Okay.
11-4.
They'll come off that 3-game slide.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have 4 losing games, 4 games. They'll come back and win. They'll come back and beat Minnesota.
Week 16, home for the Chargers.
They'll beat the Chargers. Now, that Christmas game, go ahead on.
In Washington.
They'll beat the Chargers.
Okay. All right. Week 17 at Washington.
The Christmas game.
That's the Christmas game right there? Yep.
That's the and that's what I have in the schedule. I have those losses, but look at those days of those losses: the Thanksgiving, the Christmas. I mean, it's
not
bad.
good for the holidays.
They're bad holidays, but I think they will lose that game too.
Bad Santa makes a return. Week 18 at the New York Giants.
We win.
Who did the math?
12-5.
Wow.
12-5.
12-5.
12-5. Now,
oh shit!
Now let me make sense on that. The 3 years prior to last year, they went 12-5 each of those years.
Wow!
In those years, one year I think it was like 30 points a game. They averaged 28, and another like 27-5 or something like that. It was about 28 points if you average it out. 28 points. Last year, they dropped down to 20 points a game. I said they needed to go and focus on one side of the ball. Don't worry about trying to fill in all the holes. You focus on one side of the ball, which is the offense, the correct side of the ball, the offense. You put somebody else with CeeDee Lamb, which you did with Pickens. You picked up a Tyler Booker, the right kind of attitude to build an offense like you had with when we had that stellar offense with Tyron Smith and all of those guys, Travis Frederick and Frank Martin and all of those guys.
How many?
Zach Martin. Now you back on top, putting up 27, 28, 30 points a game. That'll get you right back to that 12-5. You see how that worked out? I'm not just throwing this out. I have thought this out, and I'm giving it out to you.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live
12-5
from 12 to
that. I'd love that. I'd love that. Oh my God, the playmaker. He's got receipts on why we'll be 12-5. Feel free to laugh right now. I know y'all are. I know you are. But you know what? Each of those 12-5 years that we had, didn't nobody think that we were going to go 12-5. So until we've lost 6 games, I think we can go 12-5. All right, good people. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Peace out.
Can't stand it anymore. I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you want it on the phone. Everything's going to be all right. Please.
Sister, please, I'll handle this.